Okay, we're going to find the volume of each of these figures. Okay, so find the volume, round to the nearest tenth. Volume of a prism is just the area of the base times the height. So here we have a triangular based prism. See, if I have a look, here's the base. Okay, and that part there is a triangle the whole way up through the shape. That's what makes it a prism, is that the same, if you cut it in half, you'll have the same face. So here is my shape, and it's a triangle. So I'm going to have area of triangle is, now we've got right angle, so that must mean that we've got two measurements there, 8 and 6 for our triangle. Okay, the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2, which is, we're going to go 8 times 6 on 2, 6 8 to 48, so that's going to be 24 square centimeters. Okay, and then the volume is area of base times height, which is 24 times, how high is it? It's 12, and that's going to be 24 times 12, let me use this guy, 24 times 12, 288 centimeters, and now because it's volume, it's going to be cubed. Okay, so that's the first one here. The next one is a cylinder. It's the same deal, area of the base multiplied by how high it is. Okay, except this time the area of the base is a circle, so we have area of circle is pi r squared, which is pi times the radius, which was 8 squared, which is pi times 8 squared, and it's come up with 64 pi. I'm going to press this button, SD or FD, to switch it there. Now we're going to have to round that number. Okay, we don't want to use that many digits, so I need to make sure my equal sign for that number isn't an equal sign, it's a wavy equal sign to say approximately. So that's 201 point, I'm going to go to 2, so 06, and what's it measured in? Meters. Okay, now we can do the volume. Volume is area of base times the height, okay, which is 201.06 centimeters squared times the height of meters, sorry, meters, times how high it is, 6 meters, is, okay, times 6, press my button, 1,206 point, now if we have a look at this, it says 37, okay, so 371, so that 7 stays there, and remember that's an equal sign, a wavy equal sign, meters squared. Now because this one has 0.37, this is tenths and that's hundredths, remember our question and asked for round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so this guy is then also going to be rounded. I'm going to round, so it's 1206 to the nearest tenth, to the nearest first place. The 7 is going to round a 3 up, so it's going to be that. Okay, next one is a cone. Okay, cones are tricky. Well, not really tricky, but different. Okay, It's the same sort of deal. You've got area of the base, which is a circle, times by the height, but if I just did that, I'd have the cylinder. So I've got to do a dividing thing. It's like a triangle, I've got to divide it. So it's going to be area of circle is pi r squared, which is pi times the radius was 10 squared. Okay, so that's going to be pi times 10 squared, which is about 314.159. Oh, we'll make it two places, so we're around that 900. So 16 square meters, and then the volume is going to be area of volume of a cone being different, area of base times by height, and we have to divide the whole thing by 3. Okay, because the volume of that cone is a third of what the cylinder around it would be. Okay, so that's just that, 314.16 times how high it is, 20 meters, divided by 3 is going to be about, let me just shove that up. Okay, came up 314.16 times 20 meters high divided by 3, 2094.4 cubic meters, because we're in volume. And that should be that. Okay, that's for the cone. Next one is a square-based pyramid, and it's the same deal as a cone actually. It's area of the base, which is that, times by how high it is, which is that, and divide by 3. Easy. So area of square is length squared, which is 8, okay, which is 64. So the base is 64 square meters, and now I'm going to do volume of pyramid is same deal, area of base times by height divided by 3. Okay, 64 times 10 meters high divided by 3. We could almost do this in our heads. 64 times 10 is 640 divided by 3 is going to be 213.3 recurring cubic meters. Okay, so that is finding out the volume of a triangular prism, a cylinder, a cone, and a pyramid, a square-based pyramid. Triangular ones are a bit trickier. Okay, that's it.